We're in, so the shining bright. Our art, our voice, our future's light.
We paint, we dance, we act, we sing. Excellence in everything.
You know we're right.
We don't fall back.
We lead with heart.
We're on the right track.
From math to stage,
we give our all.
One voice,
one vision.
We stand tall.
Northwest.
Come on, really, really
Northwest.
Yeah, we're Northwest.
Northwest.
You know it really, really
Northwest.
You know we're strong, creative, bold. With passion that can't be controlled.
Northwest. Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest School of the Arts, as well as our viewers tuning in by way of Facebook and YouTube. Today is March 2nd. I'm Rico.
I'm Ron.
I'm Khalil.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Mr. Lockett.
I'm Mr. Latham.
Good morning, I'm Mr. Mans.
Aubrey.
Aria. Aaliyah.
And now we're going to start with our Northwest School of the Arts creed. When I want to speak, let me think first. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? If not, let it be unsaid. When speaking of others this day, I desire to do so with the spirit of kindness.
And now on our Northwest School of the Arts affirmation.
I am strong. I'm resilient. I deserve love, compassion, and empathy. I know all my data. I'll work hard to be my best. Do my best and be my best. Today I take charge of my education because I know it's key to my success in life.
We're gonna say that again so we can make sure that is understood by all students. We're gonna read that slow.
I am strong. I'm resilient. I deserve love, compassion, and empathy. I know all my data. I work hard to do my best and be my best. Today I take charge of my education because I know it's key to my success in life.
Now we're on the hill with Miss.
Now we're on the word of the day with Mr. Latham.
Oh, I didn't even see all there. Good morning, Northwest School of the Arts. Happy Monday. I hope you're having a good day. If not, parents or students, hope you are able to pull from someone else. Our word of the day, even though I'm by myself, sad. Anyway, our word of the day is truth. And your definition is, truth means something that is real or honest. It really happened or it is correct. Your example is if you break a pencil and you tell your teacher you broke it, you are telling the truth. So truth equals being honest about what really happened. So let's say, another example, let's say I told Mr. Lockett I was going to come today and I didn't come. That's basically me not telling the truth. That's basically me saying, oh, I was going to come, but I changed this. Something happened, I didn't come. That's me not telling the truth. But if I actually show up, be here, give y'all your word of the day, and do what I need to do, that is me telling the truth, and I'm actually doing what I said I was going to do. Also, I also heard we're still talking about bullying, so that means we're in our bullying month. Am I right, Mr. Lockett? So you already know for the whole month, I'm gonna be giving y'all some bullying words. So that is pretty much all I have. I hope you all have a wonderful day. If not, again, for someone else, and that's us, well, me, sad still, to continue to build on one voice, one vision, and one village.
And now we're on the hill with Mr.
Hill.
Good job, sir. Good job with your word of the day.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, Northwest. En español, 3, 2, 1. Levántate, 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 Northwest. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to see you all. It is March 2nd, Monday, March 2nd, 2026. You are on the hill with Mr. Hill. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's good to see you all. Guys, let's continue to be on our academic excellence, our behavior excellence, and also our creative excellence, our academic excellence where we are striving towards artistic and academic gains. Our behavior excellence where we make sure that we're in control. Do I control my emotions? Do my emotions control me? We have opportunity every single day to see which one has the power. Is it me? Was my emotions? Cool. And also making sure that creatively we are pushing ourselves every single day that we're trying to create art, create magic, create our own greatness every single day. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to jump in really on a lesser hyper Mr. Hill note. Guys, like Mr. Latham did mention, we will be jumping in and tackling the concept of bullying this month. We will be talking about bullying a lot this month. So I'm going to have a couple of my friends in different classes of different grade bands, and we're going to dialogue. We're going to communicate about what is bullying and also what is not bullying. You dig what I'm saying? You're going to be talking about what is bullying and also what is bullying. Is that okay? That probably may be misinterpreted as bullying. So we're going to jump in. It's going to be just me today. We're going to be communicating. So let's keep it real. What is bullying? Okay, what is bullying? Okay, bullying is when someone repeatedly hurts, disrespects, or leaves out another person or purpose, and that person feels powerless to stop it. So consistently, over and over again. So for example, if somebody pushes somebody over and over again in line, whether that be in first grade, whether it be in seventh grade, that's a form of like, hey, chill, but we're doing this. It could go from 1 day to then 1 week to then 1 year. That's not good. Repeatedly. Okay. Guys, did you know that there are 3 types of different ways of bullying? Did you know? Okay, here's number 1. So we got physical, which is like hitting and pushing, like I just mentioned. Verbal, which is communicating, which is talking, right? And then social, which is spreading rumors and telling lies and spreading mess. Okay, so once again, I'm gonna ask you guys our trivia question, okay, which may be something I may ask you guys that later on this week. So we got physical, we got verbal, and then we also got social. So we got physical, we got verbal, and also we got social. So social, that may be in the group chats, that may be at recess time, you're talking about somebody else, gossiping, and also verbally, that may be communicating, talking. You're stupid, you're dumb, you're this, you're that, things that are not true, not kind, and also not necessary, right? And then also we get to physical, where people are physically doing stuff, and everybody has to be protective of their own person. Everybody is somebody's child, and everybody should be protected. And that's what should be happening at Northwest. That's Northwest Way. Unfortunately, we have not been doing that to the highest standard, and we have to call that out. We have not been doing that to the highest standard. We have to call that out, ladies and gentlemen. We have to call that out, okay? Bullying is not a one-time thing, right? Bullying is not a one-time thing. So therefore, if I'm in a line and I'm in Miss Wilson's class, and then a child pushes me and I'm another child, and somebody pushes me and something like that, and it happens that one time, that is not an example of bullying, right? That is not that one time I cannot say, hey, Miss Wilson, or hey, Mom, hey, Dad, they were bullying me. But if that then consistently is happening, we're seeing it as a repeating thing, that's absolutely bullying. Like, guys, we got to cut that out. Get that out of here. Get that out of here, And unfortunately, it has not been happening in the best way, right? So bullying and these negative energies where we're working with being true, being kind, being necessary, that has not been happening in our building as much as it should be. That has not been happening in our building as much as it should be. We have not been walking in that place of harmony and peace and love as we should be. That's not the Northwest way. That's the way of outsideness, and we're bringing that inside this building. That's the way to outsideness, and we're bringing it inside this building. That's not what we do. This is a safe space. Northwest is supposed to be a safe space, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And it's happening in our lunchrooms. It's happening in our classrooms. It's happening on the bus. It's happening on the bus. It's happening at the park over there. It's happening in groups. It's happening in our majors sometimes, guys. It's happening in my major. I've seen it. I've observed it. In my own major sometimes, guys. So, guys, this is some real stuff that we really just have to deal with. And also, we have to challenge it. To deal with it, we have to challenge it. I'm going to have friends of mine. I'm going to have people that I know in this school. And then we're going to talk about it. Probably may even do some reenactments so we can see what is bullying, also what is not. So I got a question before I leave off. Okay. What makes bullying different from just having a bad day with somebody? What makes bullying different than just having a bad day with somebody? Because I have a bad day sometimes. Mr. Hill has a bad day sometimes. Mr. Hill has a lot of bad days. right? So if Mr. Hill is it's just like not responding in the best way, right? Is that Mr. Hill bullying? What's the difference between having a moment that's just having a bad day and also actually bullying? Because we all get bad days. Principal Lockett gets bad days. Miss TJ, Miss Abdullah, Miss C, everybody, we all get bad days, ladies and gentlemen. So what is the difference between that and actually bullying, guys? We got to think about that. I want you guys to think about that over time. So, guys, we're going to attack this. We're going to attack this before it attacks us. It continues to attack us. Like a cancer, it's been continuing to attack us, guys. But we're going to get to it. We're going to get to the root. And once we get to the root, then we can heal everything else. Once we get to the root at the bottom, then we can get to everything else, ladies and gentlemen. So, guys, I just want you guys to keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Also, guys, we were not just having a good time as the adults. We were not just having a good time on Friday. Where you guys had a lot of stats. We saw a lot of our data. When we say, I know my data, we saw a lot of data. And we've been seeing the work that we've been doing the last couple of months. Guys, it hasn't been as good as it's supposed to be. Guys, it is not the time to get lazy. It is not the time to get frustrated. This is the time where we really start kick things up in gear. Now we're on an uphill battle. That means we're on the low end. So let's fight. I'm not talking about just the scholars. I'm talking about our staff. I'm talking about our staff too. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's March 2nd, and let's March 4th, and let's lock in. So thank you all for being on the Hill. With who? Mr. Hill.
All right, guys. Thank you, Miss Hill, for that. Let's talk about our lunch today.
For lunch, we're having taco bites, taco packets, corn, juice cup, and milk.
All right. Today is Monday. So what are our specials for today?
Today is Monday. Kindergarten has Melody Maker. First grade has Creative Canvas. 2A, Mr. Pearson's class has SEL through motion. 2B, Ms. Durant's class has Lego Lab.
Good deal. All right, what we have going on? We got anything going on this weekend? The next game looks like it's March 14th.
March 14th, 11 a.m., Northwest School of the Arts versus Apex girls basketball game.
Good. Remember, all of our games are at 16005 Terrence Road, East Cleveland, Ohio, 44112. Now we're on the band with Mr. There we go.
Good morning, Boogie.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you. It's great to see you all here on this Monday morning. We have announcements for you. We're going to start with Jamari.
Student of the month.
Nice and loud, Jamari.
Student of the month for March is this Friday. Teachers, send your student to Mr. Mans by the end of the day, Thursday.
Second. March 12th, second grade will be going on a field trip to the Cleveland Natural History Museum.
So we'll be sending those permission slips for the Natural History Museum sometime later this week. That is next week. That second grade will be going to the Natural History Museum.
March 17th, second grade will be going on a field trip to the Beck Center for the Arts.
So second grade, you've got a lot of trips coming up because then the following week on the 17th, you're going to the Beck Center of the Arts. And this is an important trip because this is going to be the kickoff to you all choosing your majors for next year in third grade. So I'll be looking forward to working with all of you to decide on what major you'll be joining next year for third grade. With that, I have student of the week from last week that I'll be passing out later today. So I'll be coming around with that. And also there's another field trip that is kind of in the works that I got some information about also on March 17th. So we're going to see if we can work that out. I'm not sure who's attending it. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but I'm working on it. Teachers, please remember if you have any field trips that you would like to take your students on to please call those places, set up the date and time, fill out the paperwork, get me all the paperwork so we can get it in as soon as possible. 6 weeks advance notice is really what they're asking for. So if you want something at the end of the year, we need to start planning and preparing for that now. With that, I hope everyone has a wonderful day today, and we'll see you around the building.
It's your day. We celebrate you. Northwest family, we love you too, yeah. Shining bright, creative and smart. You're a masterpiece, a work of art. Happy birthday, NWSOTA. is so proud of you today. Lift your voice, it's time to say happy birthday, the Northwest Way, S-O-T-A. That's R-T-A, the Northwest Way. Hey, hey, it's your day. Hey, hey, the Northwest Way. The Northwest Way.
What's happy birthday to?
Ivy Higgins in the kindergarten.
Good. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right, guys. As we move into our enrichment, guys, we are starting our enrichment. So there's going to be some adjustments in our schedules. You'll see those adjustments being made, students. Today, we are starting our enrichment again. So there is no classroom disruptions at all. We don't have time for that. Our goal is to reach that 85. Mr. Hill kind of spoke a little bit about our data. That's why I had Juan read that again about knowing our data. I want to make sure that you guys understood that. And so our goal is 85. Our goal is 85. So anything that is interrupting what we're doing for enrichment will not be tolerated. And that's off task and talking behavior, socializing, attention-seeking behavior, refusal to follow directions, peer conflicts and power struggles. There is no devices that's going to be used in grades 6 through 8. So we won't have to worry about that. Students, also, there's going to be something where your teachers are going to be asking you questions and you can't give an answer saying, I don't know. You're going to have to figure out the answer. So, guys, we need you to get into it. We got a long few weeks. So we want to reach that 85. So you're going to be experiencing that today in ELA. You're definitely going to be experiencing that in math. So again, classroom disruptions or interruptions will not be tolerated. Your teachers will give you what's needed as relates to going to the bathroom, going to get water. You're not leaving out of class to go get water. You're not doing that. We're not doing that the first 10 minutes. And the last 10 minutes, you're not leaving to go to the bathroom. So your teachers are going to set the standard as the direction that we're going. This is going to be every day. This is not just for today. So get your minds ready to work. All right, grade 6 to 8 also, we'll be doing lunch will be in your rooms where you won't be eating lunch in the cafeteria due to our adjustment enrichment schedule. So you are able to eat in the room at that time. But after that and before that, there's still no food, no drinks, or snacks in our class. Mr. Mann spoke about another field trip on the 17th, and that field trip will be centered around band students, dance students, and visual arts students. And I'm gonna throw digital arts as well in that game. We have about 50 slots for students to attend. Now, you guys already know that if your behavior is not where it needs to be, and academically you're not performing where you need to perform academically in our enrichment sessions, you will not attend. Again, this field trip and field trips moving forward are for students that their behavior is intact and they are actually meeting the mark academically in class and they're doing what they need to do. So teachers, when we give you the list of students that are going, if they're not participating in your enrichment sessions, if they're not giving their all in those sessions, they will not go to the field trip. All right. It's not happening. Also, we got a new staff member today in grades 6 through 8. I think some of the students met Mr. Banks before, but Mr. Banks is with us today. He is also the 7th grade homeroom teacher, but he is also our middle school 6 through 8 teacher. So when you see Mr. Banks in the building, give him that Northwest School of the Arts love. Good. I don't have anything else. Mr. Mans, you got anything? You good? Ms. Hill, you good?
I just wanted to give a shout out to our ladies for this weekend. On Saturday, we went to, we had the basketball game. There was a lot of miscommunication that ended up transpiring. There's a lot of miscommunication that transpired. So we got to give a new schedule, Principal Lockett. We got to give a new schedule because things were all over the place. But I will say, we had a lot of young ladies that showed up on Saturday. They had a lot of heart and they pushed. And we ended up doing a scrimmage game where we played against ourselves. And also, we ended up doing fundamental coaching and stuff like that. And so it was a lot of frustration, a lot of anger, stuff like that. But young ladies, I want to tell y'all did such a great job. Y'all showed so much heart. Y'all rose from the ashes like the phoenixes that y'all are. Shout out to y'all ladies. Y'all had such a great job. Such a great job. And thank you so much. So the Northwest family that showed up, so many people showed up for you guys. So shout out to you guys. Let's continue moving forward. Great job, ladies. Great job.
All right, good deal. So we'll get a new schedule for you, and once I get that, I'll make sure that new schedule is posted. We are glad to see Ms. Riegelmeyer back in the building today. Ms. Riegelmeyer has been out. We're glad to see Ms. Riegelmeyer. God sends special healing energies to Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor had an injury on his knee, so Mr. Taylor will be out this week. All right, so we'll be seeing Mr. Taylor real soon. Close us out.
Respeto, amor, y paz con nosotros.
All right.
And as Miss TJ has always taught us, peace, love,
And respect for everybody.